Magical Mystery Tour is an album that's astonishingly just released 5 months after Sgt. Pepper's, which is one of the most critically acclaimed albums of all time. But I'm not happy. It was released in the US 1 month before it was in the UK. Just imagine the panic stations for the Beatles fangirl in the 60s. There's no YouTube and you're going to have to approach your parents to ask to remortgage your house to provide an airmail service. Question, why did the Americans get everything first? My favourite lyrics on the record: living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. The trick is to read behind the lines here, because we're misunderstanding everything we see, but we're living with eyes closed, which means we don't see anything, which means there's nothing to misunderstand, and that's why living is easy with eyes closed. Wordsmith. So, Strawberry Fields Forever, we are talking one of the greatest songs of all time, because there's nothing like it in the history of music. All starts off, Paul McCartney, bit of sizzling organ work, and when I say sizzling, it's like bottom rack of the oven, and then John Lennon's velvety voice just floats in, and it calms you right down. But just when you think the song can't get any better, it does. Ringo's drums just get like an explosion of reverb, and it's just like mind blown. I Am the Walrus is a song that John Lennon composed after he heard that his school was actually studying his lyrics. His old school was studying his lyrics. And, you know, he thought, what's going on here? So I'm going to throw a bit of banter into the works, and I'm going to write a song that doesn't mean anything. But it's surrealistic, and I think I Am the Walrus is one of John Lennon's best vocal works. Paul McCartney lets the album down. McCartney unfortunately has a habit of producing granny music, because whilst Lennon is talking about custard dripping from dead dog's eyes and catching a tan in English rain, Paul McCartney's there singing about fire engines, motor cars, barbershops. It's just like, please give it a rest. Shout out to George Harrison in this album for the one song that he did, and that's Blue Jay Way, which is an absolutely fantastic song. It's eerie, it's dark, and it's just a massive tune. Overall, I give this album a score of 92. It's the Beatles, you know, it's important not to overrate them, but it's important not to underrate them, because the instrumental work's fantastic, the vocal work exceptional, as always.